Good. All right. Well, welcome back, everyone. We are week 5 already. Week 5. That's hard to believe how quick that's going. And we're already in on Wednesday too. So it's going by super quick. As far as we know, it looks like we're going to actually be back in school second trimester. So it's going to be kind of a weird hybrid schedule. I don't exactly totally understand it yet, but the basic gist of it is that you'll be coming half of the days, I think, or maybe part of every day, like half of every day. So I'm not sure how it's going to work out completely, but essentially you'll be in all of your classes, but there'll only be about half of the kids in each of the class. And that way we can keep people more distanced so we don't have to worry about spreading COVID. So that's kind of where we're at right now. I think the district's finalizing all the details of how it's going to work. I saw there was some plexiglass barriers sitting in the office. So I'm guessing those will be on desks or tables or something. So kind of interesting to see how it's all going to play out. After, are you going to give us homework after class online? No, I think I told you when we started the class, I hate homework. I try to always avoid giving classes homework. I, you'll never hear another teacher say this, but I actually think the secret to my success in life was not doing homework. And that doesn't mean I sat around all day playing video games, but after school, I would do sports every day. I went and worked a job. I taught martial arts. I went to martial arts. And I got so many experiences from doing all of that stuff after school. I think it's really important to expand your horizons and do things besides school. There's a lot of people that are really good at school, but you also don't want to be one-sided too, you know? You want to have some outside interests because school kind of gives you general knowledge, but it doesn't give you specific skills. And so I'm a weird teacher in that sense. You'll hear me say all the time, I hate homework. I don't think students should get homework. I think it's so much better that you're off doing other things that are making your life better. But again, that doesn't mean sitting around playing video games all day. But there's lots of, it's a big, wide, open, cool, exciting world out there with a ton of stuff to learn. And you guys live in the best age for that too, because you could pop onto YouTube and learn anything you want, like just awesome stuff. So you guys are lucky in that sense. All right. Today's going to be a fairly simple day. I would like, the first thing I'd like you to do is open up your own Google Slides, the one that you guys have been sharing with me, if you could open up those slideshows. So just have that open on your desk, kind of open a tab for them. And then I'm going to have you open one other thing at the same time. And I'm going to have you open that link that I just put into the chat. One of the things you might want to think about doing, especially if you're somebody who's not as organized as you should be, is take that link that I just gave you and post it in your very first slide of your slideshow and just title it something like directions and make a link back to that. And then that way, whenever you open your slideshow, you'll always have the directions right there on how to do it. So if anyone needs help with that, I don't mind helping you. I'm going to turn you loose in a little bit, and I'll have the rest of the period to help you guys. So if you have any questions, that's a good time to ask. I'll help you do it. In fact, if you give me permission, which most of you already have done, I can actually go into your slides and help you do it. So it's kind of cool. I love Google because you can both work on things at the same time. It's really kind of a cool thing. Okay, so you guys should have both of those tabs open, your Google slideshow, and then that one that I just linked to you. That's the directions. You can always find those in Otis too. It's in the bookshelf. So if you forget where that is, it's in Otis in the bookshelf. You can find where that is. The important thing I want you to remember with this is I try to make this super simple. I don't want you to have to go like, oh, was that in Otis, or was it on his website or on his link or Instagram, or where was that thing? I want it all in one place. So all the directions for all the assignments that you have in this class will always be on those Google Slides. And it tells you slide 5, do this, slide 8, do this. And it tells you exactly what to do, has all the links and everything in there. So the one place you need to look for assignments is that Google Slides, okay? And then you guys are going to do the same favor for me too. You're going to turn everything of yours in on your Google Slides. That way, I only have one place to look, you only have one place to look. So we're just making each other's lives simpler that way, okay? We're learning a lot of skills, and I've had to learn a lot with this. I know you guys have done the same thing too. It will make us better students in the long run. This is a temporary thing, and I hate it, but at the same time, wow, it's given me a ton of skills, and probably you guys too. If you looked back at all the things you've learned, it's quite immense. So to me, as much as I hate doing this, and I would never have wanted to do distance learning, I really think it has helped in a sense get us all to be better people. You better students, me better teachers. So kind of interesting. All right, so we've got those two things open, and what your assignment is today is on the last two slides, go look on the directions, the very last two slides, okay? So pull those up, the very last two slides of that direction slide. You'll see it's all about miter saws. The first one is very simple. You're just going to make a picture of a miter saw with all the labels on it. And then the second slide, you have to do a little more work. You're going to watch that video that's on the slide, and then you're going to answer some questions. The questions are, it tells you what to do on the second slide, how to do the questions. As long as you do it the way I told you, it should be really simple and just take you a couple minutes, not long at all. All right, so your assignment for today is to watch that video up to minute 15. Okay, watch the video up to minute 15 and complete questions 1 through 12. They're all very short, and you were supposed to do 1 through 10 before and watch up to minute 11 before. So as long as you did what you did before, you'll have a super easy day. If not, then this will be your day to catch up. Still not that long, okay? 15 minutes of video, 12 questions. 15 minutes of video, 12 questions. All right, that being said, that's your assignment for today. I'm gonna go look and see who has problems with their Google Slides. Some of you guys haven't shared them, or some of you didn't give me permissions to see them. So I'm gonna go student by student and check that out. If I tell you that you're okay to go, you're free to leave and go work on today's assignment. But don't leave until I give you permission, because I want to sort out everyone's Google Slides, okay? I'm going to stop the recording so I can talk about or mention people by name.